Am I ready? I'm ready. Okay, let's go. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to day 9 of the stream. I changed my setup today, so we are upright and not sitting on the ground. Happy Friday. Today I'm going to be focusing on the topic of transitions. And I've done a quick read on milestones of age 9. And I found that there's not much going on. It's like very subtle things that goes internally within the 9-year-olds when it comes to emotional intelligence, and some 9-year-olds go through start puberty, and nothing really clicked for me that I could focus on, so I decided to just focus on transitions. So today I'll be talking about my story of going through transitions when I was a 9-year-old, and also covering how I deal with transitions, because growing up I've just moved so many times, switched schools so many times, so I want to share how I dealt with that. And I definitely think having that experience, being the new kid in school, has helped me be more accommodating to people who are new to people who are new. I'm more I empathize with them. I know how it is being the new person on a team, or a new person at school, or a new person, I don't know. So I think that's why I'm a lot more accommodating in group settings. But anyways, yeah, we'll get started soon. I think with the groove of how the stream is going lately, I think I'm gonna start with just doing introductions and sharing the topic of the day while the song is playing, and then as the song ends, I'll go into the segment. So yeah, happy Friday, everyone. Yeah. And I got a package in the mail today from a dance instructor that I met in New York, so I'll be sharing what that is. I haven't opened it yet, and I thought it'd be cool to open it up while I'm live, so I want to do that. Yeah, so we'll do that. That's my cue. Okay. Well, okay, so happy Friday if you're watching. We only have one person watching right now, but I'm gonna get started and I'm gonna open my package because I have gotten this in the morning and I'm really excited to open it. So since this is still on topic of transitions, I want to share the story. So I got this package from Jess Grippo, who is a dance instructor, and she's also a women's wellness. She has experience working with women's wellness health programs, and after that she started her own training group for dance for healing. And let me check out her her site so that you guys could check her out. So if you look up Jess Grippo, her website is jessgrippo, jessgrippo.com. If you go there, you'll see all the different programs she offers, and she does both remote and in person. She's located in Brooklyn, New York, and I had a chance to work with her. When was it? Starting in April. And so I was a part of her dance leadership training program, and she sent me something. So that's another story I'll get to, why I did that training program. But hold on. How's the audio for those of you on live with us? Hi, James. Okay. I'm gonna open a package I got from Jess. Oh my god. Okay, maybe Jess is watching. I don't know. Maybe not. But I'll send her the link. Jess, I'm opening it. I know you've been meaning to give me this for months. Oh my gosh. I really like the packaging. Hold on. So this is from a now friend and a dance instructor. Ooh, that I met. It's so pretty. I don't want to break it. In New York, and I worked with her for about 2 months, nearly 2 months, to learn how to do like interpretive dance, do like heal trauma or just express yourself with dance. And it's meant to train people to also train other people to do it. So I went through that program. So she sent me something, and I think it's a shirt for the program. Oh my god. Oh no, it's not a shirt. Oh my gosh, it's a tote bag. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, this is so gonna be my bag for the next however many weeks. Thank you, Jess. Oh. Yeah, so I was a part of the dance. Okay, so the correct name is Dance Rebel Leadership Training Program. So basically, it's a program where you get to learn how to bring out everything inside you, something that you want to express that you haven't been able to express because you don't know how. So she teaches you how to bring that out. So I did that with her for about 2 months. I went out to go meet her and the team back in April, I believe. Yeah, April. So thank you, Jess. Oh my god, I love it. Oh. And then it says, you can dance again. So that's another program she's a part of, or that she leads, that she created. Please go check her out. It's jessgrippo.com, JESSGRIPPO.com. But yeah, I got to work with her. And okay, story time. So happy Friday, guys, for those of you that joined the stream. So I got to know her and her program because I was obsessed with this TV show on Netflix called The OA. And if you haven't watched that TV show, I'm not going to say what it stands for because it kind of gives away the story. So anyways, there's this show called The OA on Netflix, and they just released the second season in March. And since then, because I got to be a part of the community that was like really psyched about the new season and how it was filmed and premiered in San Francisco. So everyone was so excited, and I got connected with a lot of people who are really excited about the premiere as well. And through that week of like going to the premiere in San Francisco and meeting the writers of the show and all that, I was on YouTube and I was trying to learn how to do the movements of the show. So there's like a set of movements. I could say they're dance movements. So they're dance movements in the show that are supposed to heal people. And so I wanted to learn these dance moves. So then, because I'm a huge fan, and so I was looking on YouTube for a tutorial, and there was the first video that popped up was a flash mob that happened in New York back in 2016 or something. It was like years back, and it had a lot of views, and so I watched it, and it was amazing. It was like a group of people in New York, in the middle of New York, and I think they were in front of the Trump Tower, and they were doing the dance together. And the dance is about, I don't want to get this wrong, maybe like a 5-minute long dance move, but it's really powerful. Even if you don't know the story, if you watch it, if you watch the dance and experience it, just watching it, it's really powerful. But anyways, and then I got to, like in the video description, it said something about, dance program, but like it had her website on it and her social media account. So then I went to Jess's Instagram page, and I saw like what she was doing with her life and how she's teaching people how to do interpretive dance. And she's starting this new program called Dance Rebel Leadership Training Program, where it's both remote and in person. And I just really want to get connected with her because her mission, like You Could Dance Again really resonated with me. And during that time, a couple months back, like I was so open to following whatever resonated with me because I was so desperate for healing and to just find purpose and meaning. Like I needed to feel something tug me, and that was it. So then I got connected with her. We had a video call together, and we found that I could really benefit from this training, and so that's how I went to New York for a second time in April for the dance leadership program training thing. So yeah, she sent me a tote bag. So thank you, Jess. But anyways, happy Friday. What else? Okay, so I'm gonna play some piano, and then I'm gonna read you something from a book that I'm currently reading. So let's do that, and then I'll go into a story about transitions. Okay, let's do that. How's your guys' Friday? It is ending right now. It is 9 o'clock sharp. Okay, I'm just gonna play some piano while you guys think and feel. Ooh, it is hot, sorry. We're just chilling again because we're present today. So the topic today is transitions. And I wanted to talk about when I was around that age, 9, I moved again with my family to another city and another school. And I remember I got really, really close with like our neighbors and my classmates when I was in 3rd grade. And I was really, really sad that I had to move. Like I was so sad, I was devastated. I've moved to different schools before that, but I haven't like had friends like them. And I think it's because we've all gone through Girl Scouts together. I did Girl Scouts for like a year. And one thing I remember about Girl Scouts is definitely the uniforms. And also I remember like we got badges for playing bowling with our troop, I think they called it, our groups, our troop, our brownie troop. I was young, so I think that's why I was called a brownie, but I remember like just for hanging out with other girls, other troops, we got a badge at the end of the day. And I remember I was so proud. I was like, oh my god, like we got a badge for being friends. And then I remember like after that year of doing brownie Girl Scouts, we had to move because parents got a new job. It was so sad. And I remember I had like pen pals. I actually like wrote physical letters to these girls like for years after that. And we would write about like the dumbest things, like because I still have them. But I remember like back then it meant the world to me to receive a letter in the mail. And I remember stickers were a big thing too. But anyways, transitioning, literally, physically, transitioning into a new location geographically when I was in grade school. I remember like one thing that really helped me make friends at a new school was having my pencil box. Because I remember like back then, like my sister and I, we would have our little pencil boxes with like mechanical pencils that looked really cool, and they had like little dolls attached to them. And I remember like kids would ask us like, oh, like where did you get your pen? And we'd be like, oh, I got it from the Korean market. And they're like, Korean markets have pencils? And we're like, yeah, like they this little store where you could find really cool erasers and pens and markers and glitter gel pens, and they're like, oh my god, can I borrow it? And they would never give it back. But yeah, that was one way I made friends, through my pencil blocks. Transitions. I think when you're a kid and you, of course you're always learning because everything is new. But then when you really, like I remember, I don't know how old I was, but I remember I was folding laundry with my mom. Hi guys, welcome to stream. I'm just talking about transitions. Today's topic is transitions, and I came up with that for the age 9 group because when I did the skim read of milestones of 9-year-olds, nothing really stood out to me. It's just like there's a lot of internal transitioning that goes on within the 9-year-olds, whether it's puberty or with just their emotional intelligence or their relationships with their friends. It's just all about transitions. So I picked that up for that age group. So today is day 9. We made it to day 9. Happy Friday. So I was talking about my experience being in that age, during that age. Like I remember like moving to a new school, and I was talking about how I had made like really, really close friends because through Girl Scouts you do a lot of activities together and you go through all these rituals together. Not rituals, but you go through, I don't really remember them, but I remember like there were so many rules. We even had like a book this thick about like code of conduct, and we had to memorize it, and they would say, oh, like what is the rule for something, and you have to know everything word by word. I just remember being freaked out because I was not good at memorizing things. Like I was a visual learner. I couldn't memorize words word by word. So anyway, so I got really close with those girls, and I was telling people already on stream that when I moved, we became pen pals, and so I've been like writing with them, and then we kind of stopped writing when I moved again, like years after. And I was saying how transitioning into a new school, I made friends by having my Asian pencil box, because I had really cool mechanical pencils and really cool eraser animal things. And what else? So when I think of transitions, even that word, I don't know if you guys have this experience, but I tend to have, like, immediately I see like myself in grade school sharing pencils with my friends. It's so weird. Like I always go back to that memory, even though I don't seek that memory. Whenever I see the word transition, I think of that. Or I think of like PowerPoint slides, transition. But yeah, in the context of, and in general too, not just for this stream, which I think is really weird now that I think about it. But then in the context of my current life, transition, I'm definitely going through a transition, obviously, because I don't know if you guys have been watching me since the beginning of this live stream challenge, but I've been pushing myself to be present with the world, and I'm doing it in a way that works for me right now, and it works for me by kind of doing my own thing, but literally doing it on my own thing, on my own terms. And one big step that I had to make was to deactivate my social media. So that really helped me clarify emotional ties, clarify the confusion. It helps a lot. So I don't have Facebook, I don't have Instagram. I'm still kind of shocked that I haven't gone back to it, but it's been really helping. It's been about 2.5 months. And on my path of really grounding myself, I also did this live challenge. So it was my birthday. The reason why I started this live challenge is because live stream challenge is because on my birthday, which was now a week ago. Oh my god, it's only been a week. A week ago, I decided, okay, I'm gonna do something for myself that I know that I'm going to need to give myself permission to do, and I had to give myself that extra push. And I know I'm gonna be scared, but it's something that I have been thinking about doing for a long, long time, and I've always wanted to try it out. I've been waiting for the right time, the right circumstance, the right tools, the right... Sorry, I'm gonna put some music on so I could, yeah. By the way, this song is called Butterflies by a SoundCloud artist named Caroline, and I'll link her SoundCloud in the description below. But yeah, so, oh, and by the way, oh wait, I'm watching, hold on. Oh, okay, I'm looking at chat because I haven't been looking at chat. I was just like talking. Hi, this is VC. Welcome to stream. So, I started this 28-day live stream challenge because it was my 28th birthday last week, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do something for myself. I'm going to, like, my future self will definitely appreciate that I took this step forward. So I decided to challenge myself to be present, and in a way where I'm actually present with the world, and through live stream. And while I'm on live stream, I get to express myself and experiment with my creativity and allow myself to freely express, but in front of people. And I think it's really powerful that I get witnessed and also people witnessing something unfolding. And so that's what started this live stream challenge, and it's 28 days because I turned 28. And I was like, okay, I have to have like a prompt every day, otherwise I'm just gonna be like sitting here just talking about random things. So then I decided, okay, well, for each day I'll focus on the milestone or a concept of that age of the number. So today we're on day 9, and so I decided to focus on the topic of transitions, because 9-year-olds go through a lot of transitions internally, like whether it's puberty with the emotional intelligence that they're building. And yeah, so nothing really stood out to me other than like that concept of transitions. So I was doing a story time about what I think of when I think of transitions. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I disabled my social media because it has been... I disabled it 2.5 months ago, and that was now that I think of it, it was a very easy decision because I think back then, like, I did it out of desperation to find clarity, because I felt so clouded by, like, it was literally noise to me, and I knew I couldn't keep my social media open. I knew I couldn't keep it open and not log in, because, you know, my contacts would reach me through Instagram because I've been so active on Instagram. And so for me not to know if they've reached that would also be another accommodating that I have to do when I'm supposed to be healing on my own. And so I decided to deactivate it. But my messenger is still available, so my friends could contact me there, which they have, because they realized I was gone. And my close contacts have my number, so that's why. And the reason why I was healing is because I went through a lot of transitions at the end of last year, and my life just changed completely. And so that transition required me to really be firm in who I am without the the life that I had built. Go through chat. Okay, so in chat we have. Okay, I'm gonna say hi to everyone. Hi James. I think I said hi. Hi James. And this is YC. I answered your question. Thanks so much for coming on live. We're having a stream of consciousness together, and we're just chilling together. And I do this every day. Today we're focusing on transitions. Oh, and thank you. It was my birthday last Wednesday. So, oh god, if I don't pronounce your name wrong, right? So sorry. But Shivo. Oh my god, Shivo Yangohan. Says I won. I won. Oh no, I didn't win yet because we still have more days to go. We're on day 9, so yeah. Remy was on stream with us a couple nights ago. I'm so glad you're back. Hi. She asked, is that J1 person your friend? Yes, I know him from high school. He seems like an odd person to be in your chat. He's very open. He's very expressive, very loving. He's very spiritual. So yeah, he's a unique one. Because social media people post random shit. So looking at people's lives hurt, right? So there are multiple reasons why, for me, for my journey, social media was really hurting me and triggering for me. So I'm gonna be completely honest because maybe this will resonate with someone and it'll help someone too to make their decision in their healing process. How do I explain what I went through? Okay, so I have been the type of Instagram user that posts stories every day. When I see something that inspires me, I post it on Instagram stories. The Instagram posts that I post on my Instagram are with long text. It's a long caption of what I feel in that moment, and I was going through so much. Like the whole dance thing, right? Like I flew to New York to learn how to dance to heal what was going inside me. Like I needed to release this pain. Like praying didn't help. Journaling didn't help. Like I just felt this. I felt like I physically needed to move. Like I needed to. I don't know how to explain it. Like I had to move. I had to let it out. I had to cry. I had to do all this stuff. And there was this program that was happening in New York that I stumbled across through a Netflix TV show called The OA. Like I found out about the dance instructor because she did a flash mob of the dance moves in that TV show, and I found out she was doing this dance training program to heal, like to help heal people, or not heal people, but to help people express themselves through dance. And you don't need a background in dance, or you can, but if you stop dancing for whatever reason, like this program helps you revive yourself and bring out your dance. So I was going through all that stuff, and I posted that journey on my Instagram page, and I realized like in the moment doing that was really rewarding for me. And it was rewarding because my contacts and also people who have found me through hashtags, they would like message me saying like, oh my gosh, Jennifer, like this was really helpful for me, like thank you, like this meant a lot for me, I hope you're doing okay, or like but then I saw what I was doing. Like I don't want to disregard the effort that I made to feel better on my healing journey, to release that pain that I was feeling, but I was still seeking some sort of validation. Like it wasn't, and the triggering part came when I like would see other people, my mind would shift. When I see my contact or my role models that I follow, or like when I see their posts, I would get triggered because I would be like, my mind shifts and I go, oh my god, like I'm doing all this spiritual work, but I'm supposed to be like, I'm supposed to be looking for work. I'm supposed to be, you know, going to grad school. I'm supposed to be like, my mind shift, like my focus and my journey like got into this gray space, and I'm just like, oh god, like I was doing so great, like I'm like, why am I, and then I start crying because I would be like, wait, is all this for nothing? Like why am I working so hard to release this when I'm supposed to be focusing on the real world? So then I was conflicted, and I also, okay, I'm gonna be really honest, because the reason why I want to share this present moment with you guys in this way through live stream is because this is my way of helping other people and also helping myself by being honest and healing together. Okay, so I, you know, like should I say this? Hold on, I'm gonna check chat. Hold on, I'm getting off topic. Remy says unique is one way to put it. Yeah, he's a good friend. He's a really good friend. This is VC affirmed that what I just described is depression. I think so. I went through a lot. I went through a lot internally, and both emotionally, spiritually. I also, like during all that time, during those past months, I also traveled to meet my old friends that I have lost touch with because, you know, life happens. And so the old contacts that, you know, those friends who, even if you don't talk for years, like you have this connection where like they understand you on like a human fundamental level. Like they literally see you, and they are so compassionate. So it's so funny how this happened, but those friends, they didn't know what was going on in my life. They thought I was doing great, but they reached out to me, and they offered, they were like, oh Jen, they're like, oh Jen, we just moved to a new home, I just got married, if you're ever in Seattle, like you could come like stay at the guest house if you want, like how are you doing? And this was when I was at a point in my life where I would just, oh, by the way, so I was looking for a job, and I got out of a really special long-term relationship that I cherished. So, with that in mind, like that invitation came, and then like a few days after that, I also got a message from someone that I went to college with, and she reached out to me too, and then she asked how I was doing, and she said, oh, like if you're ever in DC, you could stay with us, and yeah, we could meet up. So then, I don't know, it was all like, for me, it felt like a divine guidance. It was me not feeling lost. I felt kind of like, okay, I have to really ground myself and find those people who know me like at the core, and who really respect me, and who are compassionate. And so I went and traveled, and I like went to go like reconnect with them, and it really helped me, and I just got to walk around the city. But I was still doing social media. So but 2.5 months ago I stopped doing social media. Why am I telling you guys this? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, okay, so fast forward from last year to now, up till last week, I decided to do this 28-day live stream challenge, and to be present this way with the world, because for me, my life's mission is to be confident, to be myself, and to share myself. And I think I was depressed because I couldn't do that, and in all areas of life, I felt like I didn't have the platform to really be myself. And I'm the type of person that likes to maximize everything. Like so then I just felt at a loss, because even looking for a job. Anyway, so on the topic of transitions, music has also been a part of my transition of healing. So for those of you that joined us for the first time today, there's a piano. There is a piano. It looks like I know how to play piano very well, but I actually, when I was young, I learned like couple months at a time. So I know like, oh, this key is C, this key is D. Like I know the keys, and I know like how to read music, but not like crazy ones. But I know the basic stuff. But I've never, before last December, I never tried improvising. That was not even a thing. I was like, oh, like jazz? No, that's not me. Like I didn't know. But then last Christmas, after like everything had happened, where my job, like I didn't have a job and lost my best friend, I went home to my parents. I saw this piano that I got my mom the other year, and I just started playing. And I just messed around. I just a person that wants to share experiences and like create things. So for me, that was really big, and I recognized that it was a part of the inside emotions and the thing that I feel inside that was trying to be articulated, but I didn't give it a chance. So I gave piano a chance. So that was one way. And then months later, dance was also a way I could bring out whatever was going on inside. So, and now I'm doing live streaming and I'm being present with you guys. So it's definitely a work in progress, but I think my main mission is to be confident, to be kind to myself, be honest with myself, and to share myself with the world. And that may sound very Disney and cliche, but that is definitely what I am going through right now, and that's my story. M is back in chat. I recognize M because M has been in chat in our live stream a couple times. M says, your diet plays a huge role in your mental state as well. I definitely agree. He says, Whole Foods is the way to go. I agree. No caffeine, sugar, or processed foods. Thank you. That is very true. It's hard, but you'll feel so much better mentally clarity. This is why C recommends you can try to do sport. Okay, so there are so many different levels of how I'm tackling, I don't want to say depression in that I haven't been diagnosed with it, but I could definitely say I was depressed and going through heartbreak. But I have, if you go to my channel, you'll see different playlists. During those times where I literally cannot get out of bed, I gave myself one thing that I focus on. So one thing was working out in the morning, and it was doing one ab workout, 10-minute ab workout that I found on YouTube of Alexis Friends. And so I did that for a month, every day straight, and it's helped me. But then certain things I saw on social media completely broke me. And yeah. And then I would feel like I'm going back to square one, and then I would get so sad again. But yeah, I've been eating whole foods. I have been eating oatmeal every morning I also have a playlist of what I eat. So I have been tackling my diet. I have been tackling my workout. I love working out, by the way. Right now I'm doing very well doing that. Like I don't have those days anymore where I literally don't have any motivation, or like I feel apathy, or I'm sad, or like I don't have that. So I think I'm in a very much better state, and I don't know if it's the effect of me being present, like literally present on live stream and giving myself the platform to express and to connect with other people, or if it's a combination of this and doing workouts and eating well and keeping to myself and recharging. But yeah, I'm doing so much better. But thank you for all the recommendations. I totally agree. But it's such a journey. I think even when you do those things, you do have days, your low days, and I want to encourage everyone to remind yourself to be kind to yourself. I think that's for me it worked. That's what I'm focusing on now. The mantra is be kind to yourself. Be kind to myself. Like I have to be kind to myself. And that doesn't mean like when I don't feel like getting up, I say, oh, I'm gonna be kind to myself and let myself sleep more. Like not like that. It's more like really being honest with myself. And if something's wrong, like if I feel very off, I journal. And after I journal, if I don't feel better, then I go take a walk. So I have these steps that I have built for myself. So I feel so much better. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna look at chat. So M says, fasting also works I cannot say this word. Intermittent fasting. Fasting works too. I kind of went extreme, and I wouldn't call it fasting because I didn't eat. But not for fasting. It was more like I was punishing. Like when I look back, it was me punishing myself and for not being a good daughter, for not being a good friend, for not being good to myself, for not having the desire to live. And in the month of when I got back from all the traveling in May, and then up till like June, like early June, I did not eat. Like, I think the longest was like, oh god, like 2 weeks. And I had family around me and they were very concerned, but I was so fragile in that like my emotional state was like, no one knew what to do. And I just didn't want to eat. Like I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to feel anything. I didn't want to hear anything. I didn't want to like, I was just lying there. It was so bad. It was so scary. And what got me to feel normal was my sister, who didn't live with us. She visited one weekend and she just treated me like nothing was wrong. She brought food. And for some reason, I didn't feel like I had to explain anything, and I just kind of naturally kind of picked up her energy, her flow, and we just started talking. She was like, oh, so like what were you doing? And she was just acting normal. And I think that really helps. Like for me it helped. So weird. And then she brought me like teriyaki bowl, and that was the first meal in like 5 days, I think. Yeah, the first time I stopped eating. And it's so bizarre because I remember when I had the first bite, like I recognized my hand was very like, my hands were so like, how do I say it? Like my skin looked different. It was very shiny and it was, I don't know, anyways. The first bite, I kind of expected to be really good. It didn't. So that scared me too. But anyways, it was really bad. Why am I talking about this? Oh my goodness. M also says, also get some sun, 20 minutes a day, no sunglasses. Oh my goodness, I so agree. I love the sun right now. Okay, so the month of July has been extremely different for me. And so our family recently moved in July, and I don't know if it's because of the change of scenery and everything, and I just feel so much better here. And yeah, I love being out in the sun. I do go out for a walk every day. There's a park nearby, so I totally agree, guys. Oatmeal is kind of bad. Oatmeal is bad? Is it bad? I put a lot of different things in my oatmeal. So what I learned from making different types of oatmeal use almond milk for your oatmeal, because if you use a pot, if you do the hot oatmeal, if you use a pot, you know how if you use water, most of you might use water, if you use water or regular milk, the oatmeal after you cook it and then you put it in the bowl and then you have to clean your pot, it literally is stuck on the pot and it's really hard to get off. If you use almond milk, it comes off immediately. It's such a good feeling. And also the texture of the oatmeal, it's not like, you know how some oatmeal, it's like, it looks like spit, it's like it stretches, but if you use almond milk, it doesn't stretch, and the texture is so good. But yeah, I love oatmeal. I put chia seeds, I mix cinnamon powder and chia seeds while I'm cooking it, and then afterwards I put goji berries and cacao nibs and almond slices and some type of fruit. So I love oatmeal, and that's another thing I've like hardwired into my routine of like getting up and feeling better. It's full of glyphosate. I don't know what that is, but I love oatmeal. This is YC says, what does M mean? What do you mean? What I don't know. Remy says, do you eat normal now? I eat normal now. Guys, I eat normal now. I am a normal person now. I am back. And I plan on working on being alive. And not alive. I am working on being more than alive. So it's really cool because doing live stream, no pun intended, but it's a live stream. Like, we're literally present together. Isn't that amazing? Like, and I'm not coming from a place of like, oh, feel bad for me, like I went through this. It's more like we're literally like present together, and I get to like share my gifts with you guys, and like we talk about things like this and we learn from each other. And yeah, so I eat normal now. I do eat oatmeal every morning. And what do I eat? I used to log everything I eat on this app called MyFitnessPal, and I used to count my calories and everything. I still kind of do, to like know what the heck, like how I'm eating and stuff, but not as aggressively. I eat whatever my mom cooks because she's a Korean mom, and if you don't eat what she cooks, she gets mad, and it doesn't work out. So I've been eating rice, and I've been eating a lot of different things. I try not to eat at night, although the other night I ate ramen. I think that was last night. But yeah, I eat normal now. I'm not, yeah. You should sport and sweat. Oh my gosh. I would so want to be a part of an what do they call it? Intramural sport team. I want to do volleyball. I want to do basketball. I want to do soccer. Yeah, I should look into that. A friend that I stayed with in Seattle, another friend, they're getting married soon, but they met through an intramural soccer team. It's so cool. So I want to do that. Yeah. Do you guys play sports? Do you guys do sports? It's not bad, but the way they grow it now is no good. It's actually toxic. Oh, really? Wait, then what kind of oatmeal should I have? Because I have the Quakers. No, not the Quakers one. I get the teal colored bag from Trader Joe's for oatmeal. Remy says, have you ever had haggis? Oh my gosh, Remy. I have had haggis for the first time in 2016 in Scotland, because my best friend and my boyfriend at the time, he got us haggis, and it was so good. I love haggis. Yes. Haggis is like the dried blood, right? I think that's what it is. I remember like really liking it. Aw, thank you. This is YC. Okay, so yeah, so today is day. Okay, for those of you that just joined, hi, my name is Jennifer, and we are on day 9 of my 28-day live stream challenge. And this is a challenge I literally just made up on my birthday. Basically, for 28 days, I wanted to be present with the world and be present by sharing my stream of consciousness and just expressing myself and playing music for you guys. And we focus on topics each day that are chosen by me or you guys on a milestone or a concept of a milestone or a concept focused on the age of the day focused on the age of the number of the day. So today we're on day 9, and for 9-year-olds there's a theme of transitions. They're going through transitions with puberty. Maybe they have transitions growing their emotional intelligence. So yeah, I wanted to talk about transitions today. So it's a great topic because we're all going through something, but I am sharing my story of how I have gone through as we addressed depression. That feels weird to say out loud, but yeah. So let me play some piano for you guys, and if anything came up in your thoughts of your journey through a struggle or a transition that you have to go through in life, please do share, and we could have a stream of consciousness together about it. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. Oh, and this song also is I always use this song in my stream because first of all, it doesn't have copyright on it, and also it's a song called Butterflies by a independent singer-songwriter on SoundCloud. I will link her SoundCloud profile after the video, after the live stream ends. All of my live streams are recorded, so you could go on the playlist on my channel and you could refer back to them. So if for the other recordings, if you watch them and something came up in your mind or you wanted to suggest or provide feedback or whatever, you could do it in the comments below. So I will link her profile in the description. I love her songs. And she's really young too. She's only like 25, I think. I don't know, but and she writes a lot of songs. This is my favorite song. It's called Butterflies. Okay, I'm gonna use live stream we do. So if you recognize it, let me know. And let me know if the audio is okay, because I changed settings, so it might be a little different. I think if I have the mic standing on the piano, it like vibrates, so I'm just gonna hold on. I'm gonna check. Okay. it's lagging? Is it lagging still? Is it lagging still, guys? I could see it's lagging. Oh god, what do I do? How do I change this? Let's see, what can we do? Let's see. Why is it lagging? Why is it lagging? Why is it lagging? Ooh, guys, it's lagging, but let's see. Let me see if it's. Let me change it, guys. I don't know why it's lagging. Or not. Never mind. Okay, happy Friday. I can't believe it's Friday. It's been Friday already and it's Friday again. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're good. I see that I'm moving again. Yesterday I came up with this melody that just came out of nowhere and I really liked it. It's really cute. So it goes. Or maybe I came up with this like a couple days ago. I don't know, but it's really cute. When I think of this melody, So I think when you see me play piano, you'll notice that my fingers tend to go, they tend to be in their place and then it slowly comes together and it goes back. I think that's what life is like. Our thumbs are our core self, like our highest, purest, truest version of ourselves. And our pinkies are our actions. And no matter how far we go, we eventually go back to our core self. So with that in mind, listen to this melody. Can you see my fingers? Hold on, that wouldn't make sense if you can't see my fingers. You can see my fingers, okay. So again, think of my thumbs when you look at my piano playing. Try keeping your eyes on my thumb and how it stays put while my fingers, my pinkies go out and then in. And my whole thing is I'm making a melody to show how we eventually come back to our core selves. Our pinkies are the actions we take in life. So when I'm making music, not just like I don't just I play chords that I already know, and then after that, like with my right hand, I just do I play random notes within that chord, and then if it sounds good, I just go along with it. But I realize there's a pattern in my random playing. Everything comes back together, and I thought that was so cool. So then I thought about in terms of metaphors or whatever, it's me coming back to my core self. And yeah, so. Oh, wait. And then also these fingers, I see them as your closest friends, the closest family relatives you have who are your like guardian angels who bring you back to your core self. So let's see like what that looks like when I play my other melodies. I was actually kind of curious to see. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I see. So my thumb does represent my core self, and it seems like every time I play a melody, I'm always going back to this, right? Like, watch my thumb. I'm always pressing it back, even if no matter how many times I use my other fingers, I always go back to my thumb. And I think that's also me, like, as I'm interacting with other people in my life, as I'm like my pinky, like as myself, like as I'm doing my own thing, like working or, you know, doing projects like this, I always go back to my core self. So watch my fingers. We all work as a team. So I don't know, there's something very like beautiful about like the way this is all working out. Looking at chat. Okay, I don't know if you guys are still watching. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Okay, so since I've been playing piano for a while, I'm gonna go ahead and also, since we're already an hour into the stream, I wanted to read you something from a book that I'm currently reading, and this book is called The Energy of Life, and it's a book on spirituality. And I found this book in the collection of my brother's books, and he said I thought he got this for himself, but this was like recommended reading for his English lit class. So I thought it was interesting, and I picked it up and I was like, oh my god, this is so like relevant to my journey right now. So I think it'll also help you guys. So let me read something really quick about it and let me know if it resonates with you guys. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. This is VC. You're so cool. Thank you. So I'm gonna quickly read you the back of this so you know what the heck like this book is. So this book was actually written by a married couple. They went to school together. I'm just gonna read you this. So The Energy of Life is a book that will change your life for the better, whether you're currently in the depths of despair or at the pinnacle of your success. Barbara and Jimmie Lewis are co-authors of 2 books, The Energy of Life and The Real Miracle. They wrote each book as a way of solidifying what they are currently learning about life and as a way of sharing what they learned with the rest of the world. When they got together as a couple, they knew instantly that their relationship was a vehicle for spiritual awakening. They went to graduate school together and became counseling psychologists with double major in transpersonal psychology and relationships. When they manifested their vision of living in financial and time freedom, they moved from their busy lives in Houston to a mountain retreat in Northern California. They remained together their remaining time together, and how they used their relationship for spiritual awakening is beautifully expressed in Jimmie's moving account of their lives in his 3rd book, A Holy Relationship, the memoir of one couple's transformation. Anyways, okay, so that's their story and how this book came to life. Let me read you this preface and then you'll know what. Okay, so where's that intro that I read the other day for you guys? Okay. Energy is something we learned. Wait. Energy is something we all learned about in school. There was kinetic, thermal, potential, and many other different kinds of energy that we studied. But one thing we didn't learn in school is about the energy that exists within and around us. Let's call it vibrational energy. We didn't learn that this energy can affect how we think or react, and it can even affect what kinds of people and circumstances we have in our lives. Does that resonate with anyone, by the way? Like this, is this something like you're open to listening about? We just listening. Okay. I'm gonna read you something on the concept of mirror. Have you guys heard of like people say, oh, like you're my mirror, and do you like understand like what that is? So basically, like, I only recently found out about this phenomenon. So basically, it's this term used to describe like another individual who mirrors like who you are. So when you look at the mirror, you see yourself, right? So imagine there being another individual. Like, think of a person in your life right now where you have a very specific and unique relationship with them, where whenever you hang out with them, you realize parts of you that you didn't know about yourself, whether it's past trauma, like it somehow comes up, or whether it's like your most unique habits, or whether like they just bring something out of you, like they help you see yourself. So those are your mirrors in your life. So there's a section about that in here, so I'm going to read that to you. A mirror for you. And they talk about it in the context of marriage, but just think of it in terms of like your relationships or with your friends, or yeah. So a mirror for you. One of the most beautiful aspects of our marriage is the gentle way we are able to mirror to one another the kinds of energy we see in each other's lives. We have found that as we open up to these lessons and quit resisting, life becomes easier and more peaceful, and day by day we get closer to realizing our dreams. Our intent in writing this book is to gently hold up a mirror for you. You can see as much or as little as you want to see in the mirror. We can't, and neither can anyone else, tell you exactly what kind of energy is stored within and around you. But we can promise you this. When you look in the mirror and see the truth about yourself, you will recognize it as the truth. Something inside of you will click. There will be a sensation of a big aha, and you will be able to see thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions that may have been sabotaging your dreams. The more you open up to the energy inside of you and are willing to take a look at it, the more your life will seem to get easier and will attract the very things your heart desires. How does that resonate with you guys? No one's really talking. Does that resonate with you guys? Isn't that really cool, the way like they think about the perspective they're taking of relationships? So when I thought about that effect of mirroring, I thought about my most current relationship, and I think that's why I was able to usually your mirrors are like the closest people you have a relationship with, and I had a mirror, and for many reasons that contact, we decided to part ways. And when I thought about this phenomenon of mirror, I realized why I was so hurt. And I really hope that I get to have this conversation with that best friend sometime. But yeah, like really think about this phenomenon of mirror. Like, do you have anyone in your life where you love them so much, but it also hurts? If that makes sense. But anyways, there's another section called, I'm gonna look at chat. Oh, okay. Oh, this is VC. You're so interactive in the chat. This is called The Energy of Life by Barbara and Jimmie Lewis. I will also put a link of the book in the description after we finish our stream. Happy Friday, guys. If you guys have just joined, I don't know if anyone's joined or left, but we're going over the topic of transitions today. We are on day 9, and I've just kind of went all over the place, but also still on topic on transitions. Right now I'm reading up from a book that I am currently reading, and it's from my brother's English lit class, which I think is really cool. I asked can I know your professor's contact info? Because if I had a lit teacher who recommended this book, I'd be like, oh God, this is how did you even find this book? Okay, let's see something else that was really interesting for me. So the way the book is structured, they have look at the types of titles they have. It's so eye-opening. So let me just read you the sections. So hiding from the truth, energy, vibrating energy, energy source, unique expression, consciousness, iceberg, core energy, false beliefs, actions have energies, thoughts have energy, feelings have energy, impressions, core intelligence, the programmed mind, relationships, responsibility, conflict, victimism separates, energy of victimism, energy of responsibility, responsibility. That's funny. Yeah, so this book is incredibly, and it's also very short. It's not a hard read. It's very easy to read. And for this type of book, I just kind of skim by looking at sections and looking at what attracting more love into your life. Do you love yourself? How do you spend your time, your possessions, your emotions, your body? Honor yourself. Change your physicality. Are you giving love? Receive love. Limited thinking. So okay, this is really good. I'm gonna find something that will probably resonate with you guys. Let's see. Or that resonates with me because, okay. Friction. No. Okay, since we're doing this live stream and we're literally in each other's energies right now, which sounds so weird, but okay. So this section is called Energy Attracts Energy. Energy attracts energy. Okay. Here I go. And this energy that we are all broadcasting, the energy of our consciousness, creates out in our lives literally everything and everyone that is in our lives. The energy of your consciousness attracts just like a magnet, a like energy. In other words, whatever kind of energy you put out or broadcast, I'm literally broadcasting, will come back to you. So if your consciousness has lack or limitation beliefs, you will see poverty and money struggles in your life. Like energy will always attract like energy. It is impossible for the energy of the universe to operate in any other way. If this gets really religious for you guys, too spiritual for you guys, let me know. I just need to know. But yeah, I'm okay with this. Your own unique combination of energy, your consciousness. So I'm gonna go over consciousness. So consciousness is your oh, my sister's back. Consciousness is how do I describe consciousness? It's the internal thinking you have, the consciousness. Your, the very thing that, it's your thoughts. It's the very thing that makes you think and allows you to think, and it's your thoughts. Your own unique combination of energy, your consciousness, creates or attracts everything and everyone that is in your life in a physical form. Your own unique consciousness attracts in physical form circumstances and people that are equal to its energy. As you go about your normal day, you are constantly broadcasting, just like a TV station, the energy of your consciousness to the world. And other people and situations are receiving it, just like TV sets. When the energy you're broadcasting matches a like energy in a person or a situation, you will attract them, or her, or him. or it. Okay, that was very inclusive. I love that. I love that. And it doesn't have to be all of your energy attracting all of the energy of someone or something else. It can be a tiny portion of your consciousness that attracts a person or a situation. So that's a little spiritual. For those of you like hearing about this for the first time, it's like really spiritual. But I believe it. And last night I talked about my experience going to a prayer meeting. If you guys want to check that out, go check that out. I got really crazy like sharing a story. But I think I'm more spiritual. Definitely. I'm still figuring it out. But yeah. Okay. One more thing. Okay, I'm gonna look at chat. Why do you keep taking your message off? So this is YC wrote 3 messages, but they were retracted. So I don't know what he said, or she said. Let's go over victimism, because I think that's one thing that we have to get over. Okay. Whew. Are you guys liking this, by the way? Are you people watching right now? Are you guys okay? Like listening to this? To me, this is fascinating. This is eye-opening. This is fascinating. Let me know. Okay, victimism is really long. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. Let me do one powerful short one. One takeaway. Okay, let's go over core intelligence. I think that's good. I think that's universally apt. Okay. So if your thoughts have energy, then where did that energy come from? Most people believe that thoughts are generated in their mind. Actually, your mind is just the wisdom or intelligence of your core energy. It's getting really spiritual, but okay. And the energy of your mind is in and around you, not just in one place like in your foot or your brain. Every cell of your body carries the energy of your core intelligence. That's why all of your cells, when left in their natural state, know exactly what to do to keep you alive and healthy. The energy of your core intelligence and all of the energy you picked up from your experience of life is where the energy of your thoughts come from. In other words, your core energy and all of the thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and impressions that you have allowed to mix in with this energy is where the energy of your thoughts come from. Your mind was intended to work for you as a tool, just like a big computer. It seems as though the energy of your thoughts is generated there, but in actuality, your mind is just playing back the beliefs and impressions already contained in your consciousness. The energy is not generated in the computer. It is generated from the energy source that runs the computer. That source is you. Whatever you have put into the computer is what you'll get out, and you are the sole programmer of that computer. Hence why I had to deactivate my social media, because I realized what I was doing with my brain. Others may try to input, but you have the final say over what is accepted or rejected. Hence why I deleted my Instagram and my Facebook. Many people believe that their mind is something out of their control. They may go through life aimlessly, allowing everything and everyone else to program their mind. The sad part is that this programming will dictate how they live. If I had still had my Instagram and Facebook right now, I would probably still, if I did not if my life did not end, I would probably be crying or like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be here. So, just saying, for my journey, that was so good. Did you like that? Did you like that? There's also like sections called like doing versus being, receiving and giving, energy of selfishness, which I'm really curious about, energy of rescuing and rescuer consequences, balance of giving and learning. This book is so good. Okay, I don't want to preach about energy of life, but that book, yeah, I'm like reading this, like, yeah. Okay, so to change a little scenery, I'm gonna play some guitar. I know we're an hour and 22 minutes in, but since I started stream a little earlier today, here it is. Also, feel free to write anything in chat if anything comes up, or if you resonated with anything, or just anything. We're here present together. We're alive. I need to cross my legs. I'm gonna shut this off so it doesn't. This is VC asked, so you are doing everything according to the book? No, I'm not. I'm not doing everything according to the book. So like I haven't really read all of the book. I just kind of skimmed it, and I'm not doing everything in this book. I just think it's so eye-opening and it's refreshing, right? Like it makes sense. I can't say that I'm like I also feel like I'm very sensitive to people's energies. Like if I go into a room and let's say there's like 20 people in the room, in the living room, which literally happened last night when I went to the prayer meeting. I can feel everyone's energies. Like if someone's sad, even if they don't say anything, I could feel it. If someone is nervous, I could feel it. But yeah, anyways, energy. Let's see. Yeah, so, okay, I'm gonna play some guitar. Let me play some guitar. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait, I haven't played guitar up here before, so. Hold on, it feels really. It feels slippery. I think it's because the dress that I'm wearing. Oh my god. Oh. By the way, where are you guys geographically? Like, are you guys all in California? I know Remy's from the Midwest. I don't know where though. Let me see if I could remember that Taylor Swift song. Come on. Where was it? Okay, no, I don't. I don't remember it. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna strum. Oh, Em, you're from SoCal. Yeah, I'm in SoCal too. Were you alone in the meeting? No. I wasn't alone in the meeting. I was... Oh, do you mean like did I go with someone to the meeting? So it was a prayer meeting that I... Oh, I love how you guys are saying hi to each other. Yes, yes. Yesterday after the prayer meeting, I got back late and hi, you're on stream. You're on live. Hi, it's my sister. You could just talk. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done. Thank you. Welcome back. I know. I could see that. That's my sister. She just came back. So yesterday, can you shut the door because I'm like self-conscious right there. Say hi. Can you bring candy? Okay. I'm gonna introduce you guys to my dog that has. During all that time that I have been on the floor, just like not being able to do anything, my dog always came on the top of my head. Oh, honey. On the top of my head, and she was we call it henning. So she would literally like pretend my head is like her egg, and she literally just hens around. So we say, "Oh, hen's back. She's henning." But yeah, her name's Candy. She's like 13 years old. Can you stop, please? Oh yeah, hi. Say hi. Oh, I'm talking to my sister. So she just came back. She's creeping on me. My sister is a year younger than me, and she's visiting us. She took off work to visit us. Isn't she so cute? Her name's Candy. Say hi, or you can't say hi. She's our little hen. We call her Hen. That's her nickname now. Hen. Our little hen. Henny. Say hi. First time on stream. She's so old and slow. My sister said after I'm done, we're gonna have dinner. Not dinner, but like late dinner. She's taking a photo. Can you please all end it? Okay, I'll end soon. Here, can you take her? Can you take her? Can you take her and not take photos? Oh my god. Uni, I'm on stream! I'm live! Uni, I'm literally live. I'm not even joking. Can you stop taking photos? Here. Here. She's hot. She's like burning up. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so back to my story. Yeah, yesterday I went to a prayer meeting for the second time, and yesterday's live stream recording is about me sharing how I even found out about the prayer meeting, which was like by total accident by a neighbor, and I shared how like not resistant I was towards it, so I thought it was okay, and then when I went I totally freaked out. So it's a story of my experience going to a prayer meeting to someone's house. There was maybe around like 15-20 people there, but yeah, I wasn't alone in the meeting. I was there. My sister went with me yesterday, and yeah, it was at someone's house. We did praise, and then I cried, and then we did Bible. We heard someone give their testimony, and then we prayed. People prayed for us, and yeah. But you should watch the recording because yeah, it was a little crazy. Oh yeah, she's very shy. She's very shy, so she didn't want to say hi. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, we have more people on stream. Okay, I'm gonna play some guitar because I know I've been trying to play guitar and then I didn't. So it's Friday, so I'm just gonna like hang with you guys because we're present together and we're present together. So I played guitar. Like I learned how to play guitar in college. I took a semester of Guitar 101. Intro to guitar because I've always wanted to play. This isn't the guitar from then though, and that was back in like 2010. And but after that I didn't really play guitar, and then I got this from Amazon last summer, and then I started learning how to play Taylor Swift songs. I love Taylor Swift, by the way. I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan. And yeah, and then I've been like practicing the chords that I already know. Why is everyone trying to get in? Do you want to say hi to stream?
No, I cut my hair though.
Good for you. Oh, it looks very different. My brother, okay, so I also have a brother. He just opened the door and just showed off his haircut. But he didn't want to say hi to stream because he's shy too, so. He's a gamer, but he doesn't stream. And then I could pick. So in December, so many things happened. In December, I also wrote my first guitar song. And I could play some of it for you guys because you guys are really... You guys were here with me for the whole hour for some of... Okay, so it goes... I'm trying to like sing it without singing the lyrics, because the lyrics are kind of really personal. Wait. Wait. Okay, the lyrics are coming out. Do you guys play instruments? What are you guys up to this Friday? Oh my gosh. If Remy, you're still on stream, isn't it like 1 there? 10, 11, 12, 1, yes. And the other day, I happened to have, I remember this specifically because I remember Remy in the stream, she said that she was a girl because I asked if Remy was a girl or a boy. And, oh, please stay. And oh my gosh, okay. And I remember I happened to have really chapped lips, so I was putting on this lip tint and I recommended it to Remy. I'm not sure if Remy got that. I don't think Remy's on stream now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna now try to play a guitar-lele. So, oh my god, okay. Oh my god, so dangerous. I don't have a guitar stand, so let's just put you there. This is a guitar-lele, so I got this. When did I get this? So this is a guitar-lele. It's not a ukulele. It's a guitar, but it's small. And I got it. I'm trying to remember why I got it or where I got it and how I got it. I got it. Oh, I don't remember how I got it or why I got it. But anyways, yeah. So I'll try to play some guitar-lele. The sounds. I haven't played this in a while. Doesn't it sound like I kind of like that sound. Hi guys, welcome to day 9. I'm just trying to show you guys different instruments that we have here because I happen to have a different setup today. Today we're focusing on transitions. Okay, so being on topic, I also want to share, while I play piano, I'm going to share a story with you guys of a transition that I went through. And feel free to give like yourself a shout out in the chat if you'd like. So I want to share a story of when I think of transition, let's see. share a story earlier in the stream of my first encounter of a transition, and it's where I first encountered my first set of friends, group of friends that I didn't want to say bye to. And in grade school, I moved several times, like a handful of times. And I remember switching schools so many times. And when I was around 9 or 10, my family and we moved further away than we usually do. And the friends that I made in grade school, we were really close because we all did Brownie Girl Scouts together, and we were all new to Brownie Girl Scouts, and we played bowling, and then we got a badge, and it was like a form of daycare for me because I remember my parents were always working, so my sister and we were in Brownie Girl Scouts. And when we had to move, I didn't continue doing that, the Brownie Girl Scouts thing. The neighborhood was so different. New school, I was more conscious of everything going on. I got awkward, but the one thing that helped me make friends, believe it or not, was my pencil box. So early in the stream, I talked about that story and how I dealt and coped with transition of new school, just being the new person, new kid, everywhere we go. The one thing that got conversation started and helped me make friends was my pencil box, because I had all the Asian mechanical pencils, and I had unlimited supply of lead and cute looking erasers that smell like strawberries. And I was telling people on stream how my earliest memory of the word transition, and whenever I see or hear the word transition, for some reason that image of that time period of saying bye to my Girl Scout friends and of having the realization that my pencil box is a secret tool that I have to make friends. While on stream, I realized that's my first image that I see when I see transitions. It's so weird, even if it was a long time ago. And then I think of when I read or see transition, the word, I also see PowerPoint slides. And I asked stream, do you guys also have that experience where for a word, even if for a general term like transitions, do you guys have a solid image attached to it? So if I were to share something, transition. This is YC says, where did you learn piano? You can make a song and sell it. Toy Story. Oh, you think of Toy Story for transition? Oh my god, that's so funny that you say Toy Story because because they didn't see it before. I'm how can you have not watched Toy Story 3? But yeah, I remember the first time I watched Toy Story 3 years ago, I cried. I was oh my god, I think they're gonna die. Oh, sorry if no one watched it yet, or if you didn't watch it yet. But yeah, I learned how to play piano growing up, months at a time. I don't really remember exactly when, but I remember growing up, I would have a month or two where I go to my parents' friends' daughter's grandmother's house to learn how to play piano. And because she was a pianist. And then I learned how to like read music and stuff. And then my mom was a piano teacher, and I learned from her like very briefly because she would always slap my hands because I didn't know how to coordinate the I didn't know how to read music. Like I didn't know that this meant that and like how the rhythms work. Like I literally, it just didn't click. So she would always slap my hand. It just didn't work out. So and then when I was older, in junior high, I had like a month where I learned how to play like praise song chords from someone from church because I wanted to play for the worship team, which didn't happen. And I forgot why, but we stopped doing it. I think it's because we moved, actually. Now that I think of it. Yeah. But anyways, that's how I know piano. Right now, I'm just playing whatever I like feel like playing. But it's not from a place of like knowing the melody. It's more like I'm just experimenting. And I've been doing this type of thing since December. And on my YouTube channel, I have a playlist for my original song covers. No, original songs. And the piano song called Hope is my first song. And that was it was like around Christmas time, like after all the things like with my job and like everything happened. So go check that out. It sounds a lot different than this. Like I don't even remember how to like play that because it was like in the moment type of thing. But yeah, that's how I know piano. I don't know how I could sell my songs because they're not really, I don't know, they're just like inconclusive, just stream of chords. Did you guys watch Toy Story 4? Or what was the other one? Once Upon a Hollywood and Farewell? Or Aladdin? I mean, I love them equally, but at times, depending on the situation, no, I love them equally. It's not even depending on the situation. Like, I love them equally. We're all very close. And we have this weird humor where like we're really mean to each other. But it's like we don't get offended because like that's how we talk to each other. Like so my sister and I were a year apart. She's younger than me, but growing up, like my mom would always, for some reason, like treat us like twins, and we would always wear the same thing. And I remember, like, we started calling each other things, right? And she was Timon, and I was Pumbaa because I was like the more like round, more chubbier version, and she's like really skinny, and so like that, and we just call each other names, and we're like really mean to each other, but I love them before now, and they haven't, like, you know how some people change, like they're mean or like jaded, and my siblings are very kind people. I'm sorry. Okay, well, it's getting a little late now. It's so weird because every time I pick a topic, it's so ironic because like today's topic is transitions, and I'm trying to transition into like segue into like the end of the stream, but I don't want to. So it's weird, like every time I have a topic, it's always like I do the opposite of what the topic is. So like what was yesterday? Yesterday was Sorry. What was yesterday? Yesterday's topic was independence. And I somehow managed to talk about independence by sharing my journey of faith. And but it's funny because when you're independent, you're not, I don't know. And then for other streams, I just felt like there's so much irony in my streams because it's like I do the opposite. Okay. So, on a serious note, because I'm trying to be more coordinated. Oh, Hugh, you're back. Hello. Welcome to stream. What time is it? So right now it's 10:38 and it's a Friday night, and I'm really like glad you guys are here present with me and we're here together. We're alive. It's been a while. Are we nearing 2 hours? Oh my god, we're nearing. Let's just do 2 hours. I'll do 10 more minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna play piano for 10 more minutes. While I'm here, let's see. I could share more stories. Let's see, transitions. So today we're covering the topic of transitions. Oh, transitions. So I've been seeing YouTube videos on people doing Mixer.com. Do you guys know that? It's like Twitch, but not YouTube Live, but it is. I don't know. I'm just playing piano. You guys could feel free to talk. Play. I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that it looks a little Russian. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. So in chat, someone recommended that I play something. Let's see. That's a dance. I don't know how to do that. Okay, I'm gonna try and play. Ooh, it is getting hot. For those of you watching, happy Friday! We made it to day 9. If you're new to this stream, I'm actually doing a live stream challenge for 28 days and we're on day 9. And for each day, we focus on a topic that we choose together sometimes. Maybe we could do that tonight. And for tomorrow. For each day, I focus on a topic that we choose that is a milestone or a concept from the age of the number of the day. So today is day 9, so we focused for age 9. I focused on like a theme of transitions. So today we did a lot of storytelling and of my like grade school years and transitions as an adult, overcoming what we all diagnosed as depression and how I got through that. And I read a little bit of a book that I'm currently reading called The Energy of Life by Jimmie and Barbara Lewis. And I've just been playing guitar a little bit and I got to share my dog with you guys, and we've been just playing piano. So if you guys, before I leave stream, want to chip in to the conversation, feel free to do so. Tomorrow is age 10. Let me see. Tomorrow is age 10. So in the description below, I have like a general, like mind mapped set of concepts that I just grabbed like while skimming through Google articles on milestones of ages. So tomorrow it looks like I put clicks. So it sounds like clicks start to happen at age 10. But if you guys have any other ideas, let me know. And usually how it goes is we don't just focus on like clicks within the context of age 10. Like I just bring out a concept from that age group that's important to that age group, and I talk about that subject within the context of my own life in general, and we just share and we're present together. Let's change melody a little bit. Change melody. I want to end something on a different note. Oh yeah, this one. I'll do this one. Do you guys have a piano at home, whether it's electric or like an actual piano? Because if you do, I want to teach you a trick before I leave, because I want you guys to have a takeaway from all this. So, I encourage you, if you have a piano at home, whether or not you played before or whatever, take a leap of faith and try what I teach you right now. So, you spread your fingers, and, well, don't do that yet. Okay, so, for the black keys, there's like 2 black keys, and then there's like space, like white space, and then there's 3 black keys, 2, and then 2 white, and then 2 black. So choose in the middle of the piano, the 2 black. Confusing to remember. Just remember. So there's 2 black keys, and then there's 3 black keys, 2. And just place your fingers naturally next to each other, right? Okay, now move your thumb 1 note. Okay, wait, I'm done. I'm just teaching them how to play piano really quick.
5 minutes?
Yeah. They're waiting for me because they want to eat something. So remember, pinky on the white key next to the first black key, and then move your thumb to the key next to where it naturally sits. So then I want you to, let's see, no, yeah. So for your pinky, your index finger, and your thumb, just play the same thing, right? Or play it one by one. You could do that anywhere. Wait, hold on. Sorry, minus that, okay. No! Okay, just remember this. Finger pattern, just put it down here. You could do it anywhere on the piano and it sounds magnificent. That's a secret. And then for your right hand, just play whatever and see what happens. If it sounds wrong, it's probably wrong, so don't play it. But just mess around with it and believe in yourself. the experience that I had with this, the piano playing just randomly, you know how sheet music, it's literally rules, measurements, everything to teach you how a song should sound like? Think of this experience. Forget the sheet music, forget the rules. Try to find what feels right and sounds right for you. Just try to experiment with it. It's really scary experience, but like maybe online learn one chord and just mess around with that chord. Okay, so with that, I'm going to end the stream because we've been live together for 2 hours. Oh my goodness, yay! It's the longest stream I think this is the longest stream we've done today. Oh yeah, it's been the longest stream. I would like to encourage you guys to subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I go live. I know I don't go live during the same time every night, but it's usually around this time. But still, I encourage you guys to subscribe and also hit the bell so you guys could be present with us the next time we're here together. Tomorrow is Saturday, so okay, I don't want to make any promises, so I will see you guys tomorrow. But yes, I do encourage you guys to also reach out to your friends who you think will also enjoy our present moment together and encourage them to subscribe and hit the bell. I would really like this to flourish, like our present moment together. So your friends and family, if you think they'll enjoy our time together, please bring them aboard. And I hope you guys have a great weekend if I don't see you. What else? Yeah, and thank you for being present with me. Thank you. I enjoyed tonight so much. I got carried away, which is why it was 2 hours long. This live stream challenge, I only expected it to be up to an hour, which I thought was really long, but as days are going by, I'm realizing how much I really enjoy being present and like sharing myself with you guys. And yeah, and thank you so much for being so nice and to me on chat. What else? And yeah, is that it? Am I forgetting something? And I'll also, anything that I've mentioned in stream today, I will also link the information for like the book and the song that I played in the background and everything in the description below. And I encourage you guys also to go to our past recordings to see if you enjoy that stream of consciousness, and feel free to comment on any of the videos. And I also have other videos on my YouTube channel of my journey. So yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys. Bye. Wait, is anyone saying anything? Her hands gliding over the keyboard. Tap, tap, tap on the... Okay. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay.